you've gone through a lot of effort, of course, to adapt to the current conditions. But I'm curious, given what we're seeing, at least in terms of new cases in Florida, is it having an impact at all on business right now?
We've been fortunate enough to say that we can offer an environment that the guests can really feel safe in. You know, we have 340 foot of dock space. We're able to put tables 8 feet apart, and it's all outdoors. If you can just bear the sometimes warm Florida heat, everybody seems to be enjoying it. We get those cool little afternoon showers that cools everything down. And fortunately for us, and all the safety measures that we went above and beyond with our training of our staff to bringing in a peroxide-based sanitizer that goes way above beyond the industry standards, and the daily sanitizing, hourly sanitizing that we do. Our guests have rewarded us and felt safe here, and we've been fortunate enough to reopen successfully.
Yeah, and you mentioned, of course, so many of those different things you've done, from printing, I guess, high-gloss disposable menus to dividing up your prep kitchen duties to maintain social distancing. What's the impact on margins from all these efforts?
It was a huge impact on our margins to open up. When we first reopened up, we knew we only had one chance to open up to make the first impression that would make our guests feel really safe. And we went to extremes to spend. We spent almost about $26,000 just on cleaning supplies, materials, not to mention all the training that we did with the staff. But it's taken a huge toll on our regular margins. To talk about all the paper menus that we have to, disposable menus, all the to-go packaging, all the to-go bags. But whatever it takes to make the guests feel comfortable and safe, there's no price you can put on that. And we've been very comfortable in just making sure that everyone feels safe with it.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're probably very happy to be able to reopen and be able to sell your product to guests right now, Peter. I'm curious, though, whether it is that impact on margins or whether it's the fact that it's reduced capacity right now. How sustainable is this at the current levels?
Fortunately for us, it's very sustainable because we have such a huge footprint. We have over an acre property here where we can seat guests throughout the whole property, and they're more than 8 feet apart, more than walking space. You know, the guests must wear a mask whenever they come and dine in with us, and then they have to wear the mask whenever they get up. Obviously, when they're sitting at their table, they're more than welcome to take their mask off. But, you know, from a margin standpoint of view, it's the cost of doing business. It's what we have to do to operate now. And we know if we all do our part and everybody works together and make sure that we maintain the safety not only for our staff and guests, that we'll get through this.
Has it been busy? Are people showing up?
Fortunately, yes. You know, South Florida is a lifestyle, and you can't keep Fort Lauderdale boxed down for too long. 8 weeks we were shut down. We had a moral obligation in the community to shut down and make sure that we were able to weather this spread and minimize any chance of spread. And after 8 weeks, the guests have come back. We've been around for 38 years. We've been a social fabric in the community, and everybody was just excited to come out. And again, everybody feels safe being outside, and we're very fortunate for that.
Yeah, but it's going to get awfully hot there, Peter. I mean, you mentioned, of course, the heat. You know, I just wondered, is that a concern at some point? Do people simply feel like we've got to be indoors? And does indoors bring other risks to it that obviously outdoors doesn't?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Indoors, you know, we're only at 50% capacity indoors. Like I said, outside, everybody feels safe. The heat, it's part of whatever, you know, our South Floridians are used to. And if we can be social in a safe manner and aspect, the heat's not too big of a problem. We just drink extra frosés and a couple of extra martinis, and all is good.